I imagine you would have heard the term working in the business rather than on it. And I can quite safely say, as a small business owner, guilty as charged. It's a recognised fact that most small business operators are so hands-on running the show that they neglect to look at the bigger picture. Strategic management is about stepping back from time to time and taking a critical look at the business plan to check its currency. It's also about less micromanagement of employees, trusting them to take some of the work off your hands. It's about keeping in regular touch with customers to ascertain you're delivering value for money. Like all successful small business owners, you need to allocate time to work on the business.
I'm always working on the business. I can't help it. It is actually a passion of mine. So at night I'm going home constantly thinking about recipes. I have magazines, books from all around the world on Italian cuisine because I find it really important to keep up to trends, what's happening in Australia, in Adelaide, but as well as that on a global sense as well.
To work on the business, we are a member of our Printing Industries Association. They keep us up to date with the trends and the latest changes that are going on in our industry. I set time aside to make sure that I'm aware of what's going on. We also have engaged our marketing manager. She helps us prepare, marketing material to keep our profile updated. And we also are a member of the Australian Indigenous Minority Supply Council, which connects us to corporate Australia and gives us opportunities to deal with them at a corporate level.
To work on the business, we incorporate monthly management meetings, directors meetings, where we all sit down and work out where we've come from, where we're going, what we want to achieve. We also look at customer satisfaction surveys we send out to the customers, make regular phone calls after a job's completed to see where it's at, how they went with it, if they're happy with it.
One of the most important things for me is actually working on the business through a series of forum groups that I'm involved in. So in these groups, there is about 10 to 12 people that act as an independent form of directors, and I can actually talk about my issues and we can solve the problems, and that is, for me, has been really important.
We try to force ourselves to do that, and it might be as simple as let's go for a walk and have a chat and get out of the office, get out of the kitchen. It might be let's go for lunch somewhere and have a think about it, but sometimes you just need to clear your head in order to see the wood for the trees.
The key things that I do to work on the business rather than in it is to take a big picture look at where we're heading. So my job is to make sure the business is still growing. We're looking for new opportunities, new markets, new product lines, and to make sure that happens. So, and the other part of my job is to make everyone accountable for the business plan objectives we set ourselves. We start every year here at Edible Blooms, every calendar year, with a planning meeting, and we have the same facilitator that runs the meeting, and my job is to make sure we keep on track with that plan that we set ourselves each year.
Well, I guess working on the business for me is viewing the business as our customers view the business. So I feel it's important to walk into your own business as a customer would and sit down just the same as a customer would, and I find that's really beneficial in highlighting key areas that you might not see when you're standing on the other side of the bar as an owner sort of would.
Yeah, I do a couple of things that work very well for me. I spend 2 days a week in isolation from the team to get onto the planning and the forward-looking work that I need to do to give them the direction they need. I have a personal coach and a lot of mentors that I spend a lot of time with, and I also make sure I take regular breaks with the family in terms of going for a regular holiday. Those things really revitalise me in terms of making sure I'm focused on the business.
It is a good point to remember that working on the business also includes working on your life away from the business.